All right, so this is a movie that I had never seen, so this is my first time watching it.
This is my second time watching it. I saw it at the
Second time.
theater.
Oh, you saw this in a
Yes.
theater? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I saw it. The sad thing is, I can't remember who I saw it with. I swore I saw it with you, but I didn't.
2010.
I really think I saw it with just. It may just been me and Cody saw this. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I can't remember because when I was watching this, right, I'm like, I had never seen this before because
Yeah.
my
Well, I
whole
think you and I believe that. I don't know why I thought I saw it with you, but I'm pretty sure it was just me and Cody saw it.
because my whole entire time I'm thinking like, why is Jake Gyllenhaal in this movie? Is he the only white person in this movie? Or I'm sorry, Caucasian. But then I think the oldest brother.
Whoa! Wait! Here's the funny thing. What are you blind?
How do you mean?
How would he be the only white person in there? Almost every character in here was
Okay,
white.
that's why I thought like the princess
Yes, Gemma.
Gemma. Is Ben Kingsley a British? Who, he's
He's I think
English.
he's English. Well, the British and England. What's the difference? They're the same.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Is he
Yeah.
born?
Oh, he's born in
Oh,
Britain,
he's half.
but I
He's
think he's
half.
Indian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's half Indian.
And, but I guess depending on how you look at it, a lot of these people are half away. I mean, come on. There's more more than just hey, this person's Caucasian.
So
What kind of
everybody.
Caucasian?
Oh yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. So, how many Persian people do you know?
Is in this movie or
No, how
overall?
many Persian people do you know that you could have put in this movie?
Acting wise, none. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I would have showed up for a Persian main actor. I wouldn't have known one. You know what I'm
I wouldn't
saying?
either. Yeah,
I
like
mean, you can't get mad about it because I mean, if you're gonna make German stories and all this stuff and put different colored people in it, then what's the problem with a bunch of white folks being in a
how do
Persian
you mean
movie?
like a German movie? I don't.
Not a German
Oh,
movie,
you're just saying
like
in
folk
general.
tales, like most of your Disney folk tales. I don't know if you've seen it lately, but a lot of Disney folk tales are German, actually, or German heritage folk tales, Swedish heritage folk tales, and they're using different colored people, and nobody's complaining about that. So,
I guess not. This is the what is it, Johnny?
well, let me ask you this:
Short circuit, right?
here's the question we want to really ask:
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the movie? This is the more important question.
I am still up in the air. That's why I was so
Really?
anxious to talk to you first to see what you thought because it's okay.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way: it's okay. I enjoyed it the first time I saw it. Enjoyed it this time.
I mean, like, there's nothing I
It's an
don't
enjoyable
like
movie.
against.
It's not a horrible movie.
Yeah, there's nothing I
It's not-
don't like against this. You know what I really like though? That this is based from a video game. So I
Yeah,
never
this is
played
based on
the.
video.
I mean, I never played this Prince of Persia: Sands of Time video game when they did the open world 3D. I played the original back on the computer. Was it the Commodore
Okay.
64? I can't remember which system it was on. Whereas
I
like,
don't think it was. I don't think it was Commodore 64.
but it's you know what I'm talking about, right?
Was it?
Like the old
Yeah.
Prince
Well,
of Persia.
I know what you're talking
game.
about. I never played that. I played one on 360.
Oh, then it's this one. It's one
Yeah,
of
that's
these.
the thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I played this one.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being called Sands of Time though when I played
The
it.
first one is called the Sands of Time. Like the first Prince
Okay.
of Persia.
Yeah, because there are like three of them. Isn't there three of them?
I think there's three of them. I mean, I
But here's
never
the thing
played them.
though. The movie to me though was a better version of Assassin's Creed than Assassin's Creed was.
Okay, so for people who doesn't understand Assassin's Creed, I think it's like a time traveling through DNA.
Yeah, well, you got your They're supposed to be your DNA, and of course, you work for some company, and you're going back to find something for some bad guys. It doesn't really matter. But the thing is, the first Assassin's Creed takes place. It doesn't really take place in this time period. It takes place in the Crusades, but it's in the Middle East. So you're going through an area that pretty much just looks like this movie. And there's a scene where he stands up on top of a deal, looks around, the camera pans around him.
Oh yeah.
Assassin's Creed, that's what you do. You get up on top of a building, the camera pans around you, and then you jump off the building. And he jumps off the deal. I mean, and him walking up the sides of buildings, grabbing people, throwing them off. Everything, a lot of this was more Assassin's Creed than.
Then Assassin's
And I mean,
Creed.
but I think it's made by the same company. I think they're both
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both Ubisoft. I could be wrong. I know Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft, without a doubt.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure.
And
about Prince of
like I
Persia.
said, I only played Prince of Persia once. I hardly remember it. I know it was on 360. I mean, it's not my game. I didn't own it. I just borrowed it from somebody. Said, "Hey," and I don't remember hating it or anything. I just didn't get into it. So
yeah, I mean,
but then I saw the movie. I saw this movie a long time ago, and the movie came out 2010. And I thought, it's kind of like reminds me of some parts of 300 too, or some of the villains do.
Oh, is it because like just the Persian relationship?
Well, yeah, because you remember this is being way after 300.
Shoot, is it? I forgot what year 300 came out.
300. Well, no, that's not what I meant. I meant in the movie time period of history.
Oh, in the time period of history of, okay.
I think so. I could
300
be wrong,
came out before this, yeah.
I would think 300 took place before this, but I could be wrong. Because see, this thing's the movie. This is just a movie to have fun. Because I mean, like you said, or pointed out, all the people aren't Persian, but also the history in this. There's a lot of stuff. This is before Jesus, so the Bible and all this stuff, right?
Huh.
It's supposed to be. Now, the way they talk, the way they act, is some things you see. No, their time is not correct. Time period's not correct with the weapons they have.
Correct.
Yeah, with the weapons they have and so forth. Some of the stuff's kind of out of.
The other thing I
would
really
say,
like,
and I'm probably wrong about all that too.
well,
I
wouldn't
because
know.
I'm having a hard time figuring out where the time period is.
I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to correct you anyway because I'm not familiar. But the other thing I really love is the twist that you thought like it was his brother at first, because he's the brother.
Yeah.
The presenting him with that gift, right? And like, I didn't even like suspect that was gonna happen. Like the rope.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I kind of knew what was happening because I saw it.
Because you saw it the first time, and like.
And and the thing is, I remember it from the first time I saw it.
Oh, really?
So I would say, well, like I said, it wasn't a bad movie. I thought it was okay. I mean, yeah, compared to a lot of movies we have seen and reviewed, yeah, this is actually all right.
This is actually pretty good because it's also is a Disney movie.
Yeah, this is owned by Disney. This is supposed to be a franchise. It didn't make it.
It didn't make it, yeah. I mean, even though it didn't even do that bad,
And I really didn't think Jake Gyllenhaal did a bad job in this movie.
You know what? I don't think he ever done a bad job in any movie I see.
Well, but a lot of people want to say stuff about him, and then they also says he doesn't like to say he thinks he should have been in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did an interview where he thinks he shouldn't have been part of this franchise or this movie, and I'm thinking, why? There's nothing wrong with this movie.
Oh,
I mean, it's not like you were George Clooney in Batman and Robin, okay?
Well, that's a different thing, right? Because like the way that you speak, I mean, I don't know the interview. Maybe he's talking about that because he's not Persian. Maybe that's why he doesn't think he should be.
No, I don't think so. I think he had more thinking. This was the first movie he was a lead in, an action star.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't think he should have been a lead or an action star after he did this. I'm thinking, why not?
Huh.
There's a lot of other people that are lead and action stars in movies that it don't belong there. I'm not saying he's not like, I know he's an actor's actor or trying to be an actor's actor, but what's wrong with that? I mean, like I said, he did a good job in this movie. He was really good in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As the villain. I mean, if he wouldn't have done this movie, he probably would have never been considered for Spider-Man.
Oh, interesting tie-in there.
Yeah,
because those are two different roles,
They're two different roles, but like I say, making a movie is who you know. They're both Disney.
Oh, yes.
There's probably somebody that said on the Spider-Man group and said, "Hey, how about Jake Gyllenhaal?" And they're thinking, "Oh yeah, we had him in Prince of Persia. Sorry, didn't do too good, but hey, why don't we get him now?" It is who you know. I mean, a lot of things are connected because you got to think it takes a lot of people to make a movie.
Yeah.
That's why you don't really want to make somebody mad on a movie set, because one day they're sitting around picking and throwing out names, and they go, "Oh yeah, this guy was a jerk to me 10 years ago. I don't want him now."
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. But you do know it's true.
And I the only note I read about is like the franchise that didn't happen, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to have a franchise.
They were hoping kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean, but then Pirates of the Caribbean was like a Disney ride. And Disney took this based on a video game, so the story was already there. Like, there's probably I don't know how big of a huge fan base Prince of Persia is. I mean, like, I do enjoy the first game, but I never played the 3D stuff.
I don't think. I mean,
not me.
They just didn't execute it probably right. I mean, like you said though, I mean, I didn't play Prince of Persia. If this movie would have been called Assassin's Creed, it probably would have done better.
Or maybe without the Prince of Persia name, it just says the Sands of Time.
Yeah, the Sands of Time. So Prince of Persia. But see, they were trying to build a franchise.
Yeah, from a video
that
game. That
was the whole goal.
You know?
Yeah, from a video game that a lot of people didn't play.
You know what's really crazy? Like, you know, there's a lot of movies based on video games, and most of them are crap, except for this one. And then
this one is just good.
And then
this one had. I think this is the highest grossing. Isn't this one of the highest grossing video game movies, or maybe not anymore? Because Mortal Kombat probably beat it then. I think, but let's just put it this way: it says on the computer it's the highest grossing. I don't think
based on a video game.
Yeah.
Well, now it's
this movie
of
also
Super Mario Brothers though. But like before that, let me take a look. Because I didn't think about that into consideration.
This movie,
based on a video game. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't count Wreck-It Ralph, Ready Player One based on a video game.
No, because that created a video game.
Yeah, or Tron.
Well, Tron was never really a video game either. They created it.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me see, because those are more recent. There's Warcraft, Rampage. Oh, that's the one with the Rock. Yep. Oh my God, I forgot Rampage is based on a video game.
Yeah, but that's one that a lot of people forgot. Even though it was an arcade.
Uncharted, Minecraft movie. Oh, that just
made
came
Uncharted?
out though. Uncharted, yeah. No, Uncharted.
Okay.
With Spider-Man. Oh, Prince of Persia is up there.
Oh well, like we said, it was a good movie for a video game.
Oh, that's a lot more than the Angry Birds game movie. I mean, obviously,
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat was probably one of the best ones that I seen. Well, when it
Which
came
Mortal
out.
Kombat?
The first one.
Okay, the very first time they ever made Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 movies called Mortal Kombat now.
Oh, that's right. The one in the 90s.
And
the 90s.
Depending on what generation you're talking to, we're both going, oh yeah, this is a great game. Then you have a great movie. Then you start talking
Actually,
about
what? I think
which movie were you watching?
I think the new one is good till like 2019 or 2018. Like the
I
most
haven't seen the
recent
new one, but everybody I know that's seen the new one love it.
Yeah, they said it's
so
good,
great.
yeah.
So, which by the way, I want to point out, when they're fighting the assassins, that guy's got that whip. That whip, it comes out and it spreads out with the tongue. I wanted to say, yeah, get over here.
Yeah, get over here.
I mean, I thought they were pretty cool. I like the assassins, the snakes.
Yes, it did. It feels like the I don't know, those gypsy people more towards the end with the snake. It's like, it didn't come to until you find out Ben Kingsley is the villain.
Yeah. Well, you kind of think Ben Kingsley could be the villain.
Because that too.
Even when you watch it, you're thinking he should be the villain.
Yep.
And then you start to wonder, well, maybe he's not the villain. Maybe he is a good uncle. But then turns out, no.
Yeah, he's a villain. See, that's the twist. I was like, oh,
that's
pretty good.
But he usually is a villain. That's the thing.
Oh.
Isn't he usually a villain?
Interesting. How many movies have you seen with Ben Kingsley?
Well, that's the funny thing. Not very many.
Like
Iron Man.
Iron Man, right? Like, how many can we really name? I mean, he was in Gandhi, but I never seen that.
Yeah, I never seen the Gandhi. I probably won't.
Pugsy, he was in Schindler's List. He's not a bad guy.
Is he a bad guy?
No.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. Okay, well, I'm going to take it back. Then he was a bad guy. I didn't think he was a bad guy the first time I saw it.
He was in Dave? Huh. The Confession.
But you do wonder.
He was in Artificial Intelligence? He was in AI.
Who did he play?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
It's right at the moment I can't even remember Artificial Intelligence.
Oh, it's just a voice. So not an on-screen.
Oh, okay.
A voice, okay. Thunderbirds, why did I know that name?
Hey, this was better than Artificial Intelligence, by the way.
Yes. Oh, he was in Blood Rain. He was in Oliver Twist. Oh, you know what? I think Blood Rain, he was a bad guy.
I only saw parts of Blood Rain. I have never seen all of Blood Rain.
It's not that good.
Because it's not exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I saw part of it. You told me it wasn't that good. I saw part of it, and I thought, yeah, I don't think I want to watch this movie.
Because I like the game too. I like Blood Rain, the game.
Torture myself.
And I'm like, it's not that good. The Love Guru.
Huh. Well, so he's been in two. All right, so I shouldn't have said he's been a villain because he hasn't. But he's been in Iron Man.
I think it's because the movies that we know him really well from is because he played villains.
He played a good villain in Iron Man until it turned out he wasn't really the villain.
Yes.
So I was thinking, man, this is the greatest villain in the Marvel movies yet, and then not a villain.
Yeah, what a disappointment that was.
It
This
was,
movie
man.
is better than Iron Man 3 then.
I was so angry. But man, what a disappointment! I almost got a good villain, and he was evil, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's just an actor in an acting movie.
I was gonna say, like, you know, maybe eventually in Iron Man 3, right, we'll turn to like a Back to the Future 3 for us, where like it gotta age with time. Like once we get older, like, okay, now I appreciate the twist. See, look, maybe Ben Kingsley's the twist.
Because maybe he is, because he was a twist in this one.
Yeah, he was a twist in this one.
It was a pretty good twist. But yeah, you do think that the older brother is the one who did it.
Yeah, because there was nothing, like, there wasn't enough character build-up that for us to know right away.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, that's good. I mean, and you needed that, though. Because, I mean, that's what made it so good. And then it turns out that, yeah, Ben Kingsley was the one that went and got all the assassins and killed the dad.
Maybe the way I think
it's got time travel in it.
See, I was going to touch on
the dagger way does a minute at a time.
It won't see. It's not a minute at a time, though, right?
Yeah, it's a full minute.
I mean, like,
well, it's not a minute at a time, but it only holds enough sand to do a minute.
Yeah, a minute. Unless you
do that. So it all adds
thing.
Up. Yeah, you go to the big giant hourglass. Yeah.
So the minute at a time thing. So in this kind of time travel, I guess, when they rewind, there's not really an alternate universe, right? Not in this way.
It's hard to say because it's
that's what I'm
magic.
thinking. Like, oh, okay, because it's magic.
I guess. I mean, I don't even know what magic really is. To me, magic's just basically tricks. But the thing is, they're not using a time machine. They're using something that supposedly the gods give them.
Yeah, it's just still in the same amount of space and time. It's still in the same time and space with how they did it.
Yeah, it's just like a rewind button. They just kind of get out of a body experience. Now, I guess, but if you want to get all technical, if they're going to have the time travel, there's been alternate time travels. I mean, alternate realities now.
Huh.
And he killed himself in one of them.
I wonder if, you know what? I wonder if the game is just like that.
Because isn't that what alternate realities are? Because let's say you have a premonition and stuff. Okay. Let's say you're saying, and you're thinking you're driving along the road, and all of a sudden you think you need to hit the brakes. You do, and all of a sudden a truck flies right out in front of you. If you would have hit that brakes now, you're looking at that truck would have hit you and killed you.
Right.
What if that truck hit you and killed you in alternate reality?
Oh, see, I think about that all the time.
And the thing, it's ahead of you. The alternate reality maybe be so far, like, because they're running parallel with it. It's parallel universes too. It's running that, and this one gets killed about this time, and it shoots up to you. And you better stop. Something's going to happen.
Huh.
Because alternate realities, we talk about alternate realities because they're created by something you did in time travel. But alternate reality could be a parallel universe. A parallel universe is basically an alternate reality
just
where your two times have never touched. Yeah. Let's say in that parallel reality, it's where you took a different step, or you were never born. It's just the way it went. I mean, there could be somewhere you died earlier in this parallel.
But this is not the way this one ends. I mean, like how this one works. Like
Well, we don't know that because basically, if you see them when they do the deal, they get to step back. I mean, basically, they get an astral portion of themselves, and there could be alternate realities. We don't ever know. You won't ever have to face them, though.
Well, the thing I struggle with this movie is like, if Ben Kingsley gets the dagger, right? He wants to go all the way back in that moment in time where, like, when they were kids, it was his instinct to save his brother. It wasn't until older where, like, oh man, if I didn't save my brother, I could have been king. So he took all this time to find out, So he'd been living in bitterness until he heard about this magical dagger that you can go, certain amount of time. And then if you have this unlimited sand crystal thing, then you can keep going as back as far as you want.
Okay.
And I'm thinking like, So this is the real way, the true way of how to correct the Back to the Future. Like, going back in time, like disappearing, all that kind of stuff. Sense. It doesn't, right? Like, Just the
Because in
dagger
a
is
way,
magic.
let's just say that this is an out of body. I mean, this is the parallel. It doesn't really matter if there's a parallel creator or not, because basically, you are a different person. Every time they use that dagger, it pulls them out of the timeline. They sit there, they watch the timeline go backwards, and they have all knowledge of when they left. So basically, they're replacing
just that
their former self.
Just
so
the
basically, this is also a butterfly effect.
You know what? I need to rewatch Butterfly Effect because it's been a long time.
Let's put it this way: Ben Kingsley's character, if he would have went all the way back to where he's a boy, he would have had all of that knowledge that he's learned. So he would have been way powerful.
So it's kind of like Wolverine, right, from Days of Future Past.
Yeah,
he's the only one with the memory of like what happened. But then he would have been, so he would actually time travel back in time and like the placement and kind of like they did in Endgame where they messed up without the GPS. His body's going through the time change also. Does that make sense? Like if Ben Kingsley succeeded, he would have been a little boy. Then he would have to be like, but then all that knowledge wouldn't affect him anyway. If he let his brother die, all that future memory that like he has 3 nephews.
Well, let's put this in there. The thing is, he would already had some ruling experience. He'd also know all the things that could have happened to his brother may happen to him. I mean, the majority of time is going to operate the same.
Oh, the ripple thing, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to think. I mean, he will change time as he goes along, and some things will happen. But he will have knowledge of some people that's going to be born, people that's going to exist, things that's going to come along, opportunities, world opportunities that's going to come along that the Persian Empire wouldn't have affected.
Wow.
So he's going to know where to be on certain instances still. I mean, it's like, let's say if I was to go back. The stock market, a future self of me going back to the little boyish Shane is still I've never had a big effect on the world. So the stock market will still be the same. So I'm going to know where to go trade.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that either, yeah.
And like I said, I don't like sport teams or sports. But the problem is I will know which teams to go bet on because if I heard about them, I know they won. Yeah. Yes, I know that they are something.
You know, that's really crazy too. Like, if you really know the spread, right? Like the points, you can make even more than just picking the winner. Like, oh, they're gonna beat them by at least 7 points. You know.
Yeah, but I don't know that and I don't care. But like I said, I'm gonna go. Oh, I know who this guy is, or who this is, or what this is. I know. Oh yeah, I need to invest in Apple. It's gonna be the phone that I'm using in the future.
Yes.
So. And I mean, like him, if he was a king, he would have affected the world around him, but not at an extent that it wouldn't hurt, wouldn't help him.
Wow, that's what.
And basically, when they're using the hourglass, you got to think it's just sand going through that. Because you got to think that thing that dagger only holds a minute, okay, and it pours all out. But if you're to stab it in and the sand was continuously flow through the dagger,
then it's going to keep going.
Yeah, it's like having a magazine that never runs out. And I like it because he doesn't go that far back. He just goes back far enough
to where he won.
To right after the battle, and they're about to go talk to the princess.
Yes, you know what?
And the princess, and he has enough to help her kingdom. Yeah.
You know what I realized also, like this movie may be a little bit messed up to where, like, you know, the brothers know each other really well, right? But then he was just guessing his brother, like, oh, he could anticipate his enemy's move and he could be a powerful ruler. But then if you think about it, like, that's not his personality of his brother at all. Because they even showcased that when, like, they want to capture that son, right? But he want his brother back alive so he could stand trial. And, like, the personality doesn't even clash with what the son said the first time, like, oh, my brother's going to be a powerful ruler, but then later, like, oh my god, none of this makes sense. And then they piece back together of that story that, like, the king told, like, oh, my father used to tell this story all the time, how his brother saved his life from that, you know, lion attack or whatever the heck, you know. That was the biggest clue. And, like, they hit it really well with Ben Kingsley just being a background character. And Cho, it was his time to shine. And Cho, Jake Gyllenhaal, figures out, like, oh my god, he's my uncle. Once he finds out, like, how come your hands are burned? But even, like, on screen, we didn't even see him touch him. It's the first person that touches him is Jake, the son.
Yeah.
But then
you don't see anybody.
It's not on the outside. He touched him on the outside, like, you had to get inside, but it was hard to get that rope off.
Yeah, because it's burning inside.
It's burning on the inside.
And nobody did anything, because everybody just watched.
Yeah, everybody just watch him
But
try to
you don't
hit
know.
friends
But
down.
you should have known there's something wrong because Ben Kingsley leans over to us. Let's get ready to get his coffee.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you'd be like, "Hey, did you put your booger fingers in my coffee?"
That's a different movie. Taste that booger flavor.
You know, this happened in this movie too.
Yeah. Oh, that's um that lady who played the princess was the Tamina.
Yeah,
I had never seen
Gemma.
that actress before.
You never have. She was in James Bond,
Which
Hansel
one?
and Gretel.
I never seen Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, she was in James Bond. Which James Bond was she in?
Oh, Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, because she gets covered in oil, just like Goldfinger. You know, when Goldfinger, that girl gets covered in gold. Now she gets covered in oil and dies.
Oh, you know what? Besides,
And she was also, I think she was in Rock and Roller.
She was in I never seen Rock and Roller.
And which that brother, you know, the fighting brother, the
middle one,
younger, yeah, the middle one, he was in Rock and Roller too.
Really?
Yeah, because I watched it, I kept trying to figure out where he was, and I realized that's the guy, that's the Rock and Roller.
Yeah. I did like the adoption effect though.
I thought it was cool.
That was pretty cool. You know, like when I saw it, like, okay, now it makes sense why Jake Gyllenhaal to me in the movie, even though everybody was Caucasian. But let me see.
Well,
I never seen. Is Hansel and Gretel the one with Hawkeye? Yes.
Yes, it is. We ought to do that one time. I like that one too.
I never seen that one. I mean, I wanted to.
Gemma Arden.
Wow. Like, besides, like, I haven't seen Rock and Roller. Yeah, I had.
Oh, you haven't seen Rock and Roller? Oh,
I have not.
Man. Rock and Roller's good.
It's Guy Ritchie, right? Yep.
Yeah, Rock and Roller's good.
Yeah, Quantum of Solace, man. It's been a long time.
Quantum of Solace is pretty good, but that's not the best. A lot of people didn't like it because it's really short James Bond movie. It's kind of just, it's almost like just an extension of Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, yes.
Yeah, because this is the next one after Casino Royale.
Yeah.
It's like the funny thing, it's so short that I sometimes can't remember if she was in Casino Royale.
It's Quantum of Solace?
Yes, that's why when you asked me, I couldn't remember if it's Quantum of Solace but it's Quantum of Solace. But it's a really short movie.
Huh.
I mean, it's almost like it's just as Bridget. It's like we just need to make a James Bond movie real quick. It's not gonna really tell you anything or show up anything really for you, but because we're gonna change the whole story the next movie after it.
The other person I recognized right away was Doc Ock.
Oh, you know the funny thing is I didn't recognize it. I mean, I didn't know who he was. I mean, it's like I knew the guy. I kept sitting there and I was thinking,
because it's the voice. It's his voice, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's his voice. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I was going through all kinds of names going,
Alfred Molina,
after I saw his name, I was like, at the credits, I was like, hey, it's Doc Ock. How did I not know that? And he's also been a bad guy. What's that movie? There's a movie with Bill Murray where he's the bad guy too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know Spider-Man. I know. Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah. He was in the beginning where...
Yeah, he was the bad guy. Yeah, I remember.
But it was a quick scene, though. He died really quick.
Yeah. That's before he became...
Yes. Oh, he was in a lot... Oh, he was in the Da Vinci Code. I seen that.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
That's why you always think, I know this guy, but you don't remember the name.
Let's see. You said Bill Murray, huh?
Yeah, I think it's called The Man That Knew Too Little.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, The Man Who Knew Too Little. He's Boris the Butcher.
Yeah, he was the KGB agent.
Oh, I have never seen that.
Oh, you haven't? I thought I'll let you watch it. I like that movie. That's a good movie. I love the trailer for it because Bill Murray does a trailer where he goes, I got a new movie. He's telling about it. He's getting on the boat. He goes, and if you don't like this movie, come find me this movie, and I will put the money in your hand. The only reason it sticks with me because I always think about George Clooney talking about Batman and going, oh, I owe people some money. I'm like, yes, I'm going to find you, George Clooney. You put the money in my hand.
I mean, I really like him in Spider-Man 2. You know, he plays Doc Ock.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I mean, I thought he was good as Doc Ock. It's just, I don't know. I like the Doc Ock character that much. I didn't really like Spider-Man 2 all that much. I mean, I like this first Spider-Man, I just for some reason didn't like the two
I
sequels.
remember
all
at the
too
time,
much.
I liked Spider-Man 2 after it came out because I think it's the him giving up to be Spider-Man. That
But I
was
mean, he
really
was
good.
also in the other Spider-Man. I mean, he was also
He
in.
was in No Way Home.
He came back. He came back No Way Home.
Oh,
So,
let's see.
so this movie had two Spider-Man villains in it,
I
and
know.
an Iron Man villain.
Yeah,
So
but
this is
then
look at
it's
this. All the
Disney.
all these people work for
Well,
Disney. See,
Disney.
see, that's what I'm telling you. That's why you want to be in good standing with people. Because when Disney's going to make a movie, they're going, "Oh, who can we get?
Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
kind
we
of
want
like
this guy."
the guy who was in Rogue One and also played a Squall, right? In that villain in Rogue One. I can't forget my stupid name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. In
Yeah,
Rogue One, was it? Well, he plays the Skrull. I can't remember what his name is at the moment. I was almost said his name, Melkison or something.
yeah.
What was his name?
Because I
Starts
only
with a M.
saw him in
Well, he's
obviously.
completely two, and it's amazing. He's completely two different people.
Yes,
Um,
it's so
he looks the
good.
same,
Oh, he looks the
but
same.
I mean,
It's the
just
same guy.
just as the boss, yeah. What I meant, kind of, you look at him, go, "Oh, I know this guy." But the funny thing is just the way they act. His acting is so good that you think, well, that's his brother
Oh
playing
yeah.
this role. You know what I'm saying?
And I only saw him recently because I saw the trailer for Andor season 2 that's about to come out.
Yeah, that's amazing. He's in that.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but I mean, that's a big deal. That's a big step coming back.
Yes, it is.
I mean, well, aren't they're probably gonna have Darth Vader in it too?
Oh, they do. You didn't see the trailer?
Oh, well, I guess I forgot. Yeah,
It showed
I thought I
Vader
saw
in
them
the
all.
trailer.
Oh man, you gotta
I
have
mean, like,
Vader in it.
you could hear like by this time it's not James Earl Jones' voice, right? But he already gave his rights away to like they could do the voice, and like it sounds incredible, like AI and whatever.
Maybe I didn't see this trailer. Maybe I'm missing the trailer.
I think it just came out yesterday or Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I did. Because see, I sent you those other two trailers.
You did. Like when you sent it to me, I already seen it. Because like, what? Endor
So
season 2?
I probably missed. So I must have missed one. So the thing is that Endor season 2 is going to probably almost be as good as Rogue One,
Yeah, I think so. Because it's getting close.
which is crazy,
Yeah.
and it's a series.
Because they already talk about like,
And
they're building a weapon.
We talked about Star Wars during Prince of Persia.
But you know what? We talk about Disney because we talk about the actors. And
Well, hey,
somehow,
here's what I got to say. Jake Gyllenhaal can be in Star Wars now if he wants to.
yeah, he's just missing that link, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
I mean, I mean, he's not like one of my favorite actors, I think. But like I said, like you said, what movie has he been in where he doesn't act good?
Yeah, dude. There's one he plays
he's a good actor. He's just
besides Far From Home, right? He plays a bad guy in an ambulance. That is a good movie. And like,
oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
dude, I think it's Michael Bay, but. And I was like hesitant to. Let me make sure first before I get my information wrong. I'm pretty sure it's
See, they thought Michael Bay was going to direct this movie originally.
Yo, because it's Jerry Bruckheimer produced.
Yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I mean,
that.
this was a Jerry Bruckheimer quality movie.
Yes, it is. That's why it's like, oh, it's good, but like,
I think. And here's the sad thing: the movie didn't get a franchise because it didn't do very good at theaters. And then the critics say it was bad. Me, I watched it. It was just fine. I was entertained. Left the theater. Like, what was this? This was 15 years ago.
yeah, 15 years ago.
I still remember, and this is a movie I still remember. Still stayed with me. So apparently, I didn't think it was bad. And the next thing is, it did excellent on DVD and home video. Tons of people liked it after it came out. A lot of people watched it. I mean, and I would like to say maybe it's Disney's marketing, but maybe not. But remember, John Carter was a Disney movie. It was a good movie.
Yeah,
It's an excellent movie. Could have been a great franchise.
John Carter was to me is better than this. What do you think? Yeah, John Carter is better than this.
Oh yeah, I actually enjoy John Carter, but not by that much.
No, not by that much, but
I
did better than this. It's not like
I think John Carter. If I was here's the thing. If I was to say, what do you want a sequel? You want John Carter? Or you want to see Prince of Persia? I want to see John Carter.
John Carter.
I can't really even see. I can't see me wanting like it is. I don't want a Prince of Persia.
You know what? When you talk
because
about
to me the way the story ends, it doesn't really need a sequel.
Okay, so I want to touch on your point. Like, it doesn't need a sequel, right? So if Prince of Persia, the way I see it, a true sequel, but it's like a different story of Prince of Persia, kind of like Final Fantasy. I mean, like
Yeah,
so many
maybe
Final
so.
Fantasy, but they're not.
Yeah.
None of them are tied to each other. It's a different universe.
But they
like
and then maybe that
universe.
was the idea. But see, they wanted to do well. That's what they probably could have done, but that's not what they were going to do. Because if they were going to try to do Pirates of the Caribbean type movie, because that's what they want to do. They wanted to make it like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And Pirates of the Caribbean uses the same Jack Sparrow. He's in all of them.
Yeah.
He's the anchor in all the movies. So I'm guessing Dustin or Dustin or whatever.
Dustin, yeah.
I'm going to say Dustin. Yeah, Dustin. But I'm going to say Dustin. Dustin. Because he's American, really. I don't even know why he had to learn an English accent to do this movie, because it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't really matter.
But
yeah.
anyway, yeah, because in real life, Persians don't speak English.
Don't speak English. Yeah, I know. I think that's the weird thing for me too.
They should. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, oh, you're gonna do this movie. We need you to do an English accent. I'm like, why? It's not. They're not. They never spoke
Have I
English.
told you about the M'Baku?
Yeah. Anyway.
That was a good
Yeah.
song.
No, you actually. I would like to hear about the M'Baku.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna play Ambulance,
but
but it's
anyways,
directed
like
by
I
Michael
say-
Bay.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead.
Well, that's probably why it's good. They probably blow up some. Did they blow up some stuff in Ambulance? About where on that subject?
What are you talking about? In Ambulance?
Is there any
or this
explosions? Yeah.
movie?
No,
Not
in
as
Ambulance.
bad. I mean, that's explosions.
Okay, I just wondered because
makes sense.
I mean,
Michael
that's
Bay,
usually
I know.
Michael Bay's.
That's why I was like
Well,
so
something-
hesitant to
everything.
watch it. But after I watched Ambulance, right? Oh, this movie is pretty good.
See, Michael Bay could make a movie about the Amish and there'd still be explosions.
Yes. Yes. For some reason, like the cement made oven caught fire and then it explodes.
Well, of course, there'd be some horse and buggy chases too. So.
Yep. Wow.
But anyways, what were we at? Well, like I said, Dustin was supposed to be the anchor for all these movies, I'm sure.
I mean, like, I obviously,
But
I
with
think
the way
that's why
this
they
movie-
picked him as a star.
Yeah, and I mean, he could have been a big star, but he didn't become one.
You know what? Now
I
that
mean, there's
think
still
about
time
it,
yet.
Johnny Depp was the most famous American Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I haven't seen those movies in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else speaks English, like with their British accent, except for Johnny Depp. He's the American.
But in that movie, they would have to have a kind of English accent.
Yeah.
That
Now,
one
that
in that
part makes
movie, it
sense.
would make sense because at that time period, most of those people had English accent.
Yeah.
Even the colonies.
Yeah, you know what? Now I was like, maybe that's these things, right? Like, he put American in it, will make him speak with a British accent. So
Which I
maybe
didn't feel like.
Sherlock Holmes.
Which, let me put it this way: the only reason I know that Jake Gyllenhaal speaks with English accent is because I've read it. Watching the movie, I didn't sit there and it didn't faze me or anything. The accent or nothing he did bothered me. You know, I didn't sit there I didn't go, oh, I wonder why he's got an English accent. I did not. It did not bother me until after I watched the movie. Until I read it. That's the only reason I'm talking about it.
Oh.
But when I was watching it, I didn't really think he had an English accent. To be honest with you,
Oh, I didn't think of that either.
there wasn't that really because I mean, to me, all the characters had an accent that fit their character.
That fit the character.
Yeah,
It
so I
just
was
makes
happy with it.
sense.
So I was happy with the character development. But like I say, the movie's way better than what it did at the box office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would hate for anybody that's go, oh, it didn't do very good at the box office to not see it. I mean, if you like video games, if you like Assassin's Creed, you're gonna like this movie.
Yes.
If you like any of the Indiana Jones stuff, if you like,
Action
you like
adventure.
the Mummy, yeah, if you like the Mummy, you're probably gonna like the movie. The movie's worth sitting through.
Yeah.
This is not a movie you're gonna watch and then go, oh, I wish you could have that time back. If you watch this movie and you wish you could have that time back, you probably
That's
got a
our
problem.
level of measurement. I mean, so far, like a lot of these movies that we watched the last few weeks it's not a time waster.
And let me put it this way: if you like Batman and Robin, this is going to be a hidden gem for you. Well, let me put it this way: it depends on why you like Batman and Robin. If you like Batman and Robin because you like to sit there and laugh at it, then
like one of those like our irony.
this is not this is not going to be a funny movie, but you'll still enjoy this movie.
Yeah. Freeze. Chill.
Yeah. This movie, by the movies we watched, this is a movie I'd actually probably go watch again.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I watched it twice
I'm not
this
gonna
week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and watch it over and over and over again. But yeah, I'd watch this again because
Because
there's a
it's
lot of movies we've done. I've said it's good. Probably won't go back and sit down and watch it.
like Transcendence.
Yeah, I won't ever sit down and watch.
Yeah, I will
Transcendence
watch that
again.
again.
It was good.
It was good,
thought-provoking
but like,
movie, but
I'm not gonna go out
I
of
mean,
my
it
way
was
just to
it
watch
was
it
no
again.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And
interesting.
I didn't feel like this movie was too long either.
No, it was under 2 hours though only.
Yeah, and it didn't feel long either.
No, it didn't feel like as soon as they won the battle, right, the movie just kept going. As soon as they met
Yeah.
the princess.
Yeah, they
You get
pretty
the
much kept
dagger?
this movie pretty much kept rolling, and you didn't have this. Oh, they could have cut all this out.
You know, the only other thing that we didn't even talk about is all the parkour stuff that was really popular at the time.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
and he learned parkour just to do this movie.
So he did his own stunts.
Yeah, he did a lot of his own stuff.
Oh, that's
So-
impressive.
Well, at least I bet he learned enough and did enough to at least make it work on film.
Yeah, because like there's a lot
Which
of
to me
close-up
is
shots
fine.
that you could tell that it's Jake.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's fine for me. I don't think an actor should do a lot of dangerous stunts. I mean,
No.
nobody needs to be Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, it's a movie,
Yeah. Or Jackie Chan.
and I mean,
you know?
if you get hurt or get killed, then that's the end of the movie.
Then you
You
just
just
wait,
cost a lot of people a lot of money, and you put a lot of people out of the job. That's kind of selfish on your part.
Yeah, just because like,
Ooh,
I
I'm
want
Tom
to do
Cruise.
this.
I
yeah.
could jump out of an airplane.
Well, Willem Dafoe
mean-
did his own stunts in No Way Home, and he's in his 60s. He
Yeah.
won a
Well,
fight
I mean,
as
a
Green
lot-
Goblin.
But depending on the stunts, a lot of stunts are probably a lot safer, depending on what you're doing, anyways.
Well, even if you have wires, right, you gotta move your body a certain way. That
You got to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that depending on how much money is spent and depending on who the company is, some stunts are going to be pretty safe because you're going to have a lot of professionals there to help you.
Yeah. Unless you come up with something like never seen, like Jackie Chan likes to climb stuff, right? But that's not made to be climbing. I'm like, there could be dangers if he missed just one step, and like even if it's not something that's too high, like he could hurt himself really bad. Like climbing
Yeah.
and stuff. He's like, this guy's like a monkey. Yes, yeah, the parkour stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was that time where like it was really hot at the
Oh
time.
yeah, because it was even in, like I said, it was even in a James Bond movie. Even James
Yes!
Bond's done.
James
parkour.
Bond done parkour. That's
And then
right.
it just kind of faded away.
Yeah, it just faded away really quick.
And people still do parkour, and
Yeah.
it still looks awesome. Just a lot of movies don't do it no more.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, even what was it? Bourne did parkour.
Kind of.
Jason Bourne did it to a way. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of did
But
with
it's
a
not
car.
Not fast.
He
but
did
it's
it with a
just,
car.
Yeah,
Did parkour with a car.
I did. I did like the ending though. It's like on this movie, like he just
Oh, yeah.
gets back with the princess, so that was really good, you know.
Oh yeah, to me they wrapped the movie up. It's not one of those because like we're speaking of what was it, John Carter.
Mm-hmm.
John Carter leaves it open. You know, John Carter
Yeah.
didn't stop with the ending. It's like he goes there and we're waiting for another movie and there's not going to be one. I hate that when it happens. When you get a movie and you are looking forward to it, and I'm sorry, we're not making it anymore.
Yeah, we
You
don't make
thought
it. I
about
know.
But see, like this one, they thought about making another movie, but they did give it an ending.
Yeah.
See, I'm not sitting here going, oh, I wonder what happens next in the next chapter that I don't get to see. I mean, basically, as far as I'm concerned, he marries the princess and they live happy ever after, like all other Disney movies.
That's right.
Until somebody comes along 20 years from now and tries to make a sequel to it, and oh yeah, they divorced or so and so died.
And
It's
that's
horrible. Yeah, it's like oh yeah, Cinderella, she had a good life until they made another one, and goes, oh yeah, they broke up. Sorry. It's like how? He said they lived happily ever after.
Well, it's kind of like Austin Powers, right? They get married at the end, and then in the beginning of the second one, they just kill off Elizabeth Hurley's character. That's funny.
Oh, they do that. That's like every James Bond movie. He got married once. Oh, she died.
Yeah, and then she dies. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how
They
you
always do that.
carried
It's
it
like-
on.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, no, a
easier
lot of
that
movies
way,
like
you
that.
know?
It's not a lot of movies. Let me put it this way: if you're a girlfriend or a wife of a popular franchise character, you're not going to be in the next one.
Yep. There's a good
if you
chance
do, you're getting killed the first.
something's not going to work out, and then you're going to be gone.
Because it is. It's always that way. Because like even Batman movies. So what happened to Chase Meridian or whatever her name was?
Oh, yeah,
didn't work
yeah.
out. What happened to Vicky Vale? Oh, it didn't work
Yeah,
out.
and like Catwoman. Oh, she had one life left, but They show her at
Yeah.
the end of Batman Returns, and then like that was it.
Yeah, that was it. Well, we could afford. We didn't want to hire her again.
They need a new female lead for every single Batman movie, except for Nolan's.
Yeah, they do, and they changed them. And he always has to give an explanation why they're not there. It's like it seemed like y'all were pretty serious.
Well, we'll see
at
what
least
happens.
Superman kept Lois Lane around.
Yep, the LL, Lana Lane, Lois Lane. Yep.
Well, we're not supposed to talk about that because Lois doesn't know about Lana. She just assumes all that stuff's hers.
Huh. So now I knew that after talking to you, it makes me feel better about this movie.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I helped you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it again. That's the.
Did you watch it twice already? Or?
I did. I watched it twice.
Okay. Well, you must not have disliked it that much if you watched it twice. Because
the first one I was like, huh. I mean,
even for us to talk about it, I'm not watching it again.
Usually, I write notes, right? But for this movie, like, it was simple enough to understand, like, to even memorize how everything was going on.
This was a simple, just go to the theater, watch it, and have a good time.
I have a good time movie, yep.
Yeah, it's like, hey, nerds, leave your time travel theory at the door. Let's get in here. It's a dagger. Even though it would be an interesting dagger. I would like that.
I know, just a prop, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, because it'd be like me doing a comedy deal. I'd say something funny. Nobody laughs, so I'll do the time back, try something else, time back in, try something else.
One thing that we should end with, right, is like the sand that you use is not any ordinary sand. It has just comes from that certain place.
So anybody out there, any of you nerds that go out there and find you a dagger, good luck. You're going to have to find that Gemma girl to find you the sand.
And I do like they have everything, prepared, ready for you to go. Like, hey, the gym is going to be here. You got to dig under this. You got to dig under where we find the sword. I mean, the dagger, okay? It's not going to... You find the dagger, and then the location for the fuel for the dagger is going to be someplace else.
I did like one of the locations for the sand.
Yeah.
Like that. See, what did she tell him? She said something to him. Remember, because he's looking at that sand, where she's keeping her sand.
Yeah.
You like the view or something?
Yeah.
Which that's when he figured out that must be sand right there.
Yeah. This is exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, did you find what you're looking for? Yes, I did.
Yep. I did like it, the magic thing they used to have, but without like showing like a magician, like a sorcerer kind of thing. It's just like she's the guardian of the dagger.
She was just a guardian of the dagger. The magic guys come from the assassin guy.
Yeah, the assassin people.
Which also reminds me of Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh, I never seen that.
You remember Brotherhood? Yeah, I think you did see it, but you probably didn't. I think you did see Brotherhood of the Wolf. Yeah, maybe you don't remember because or at least I know I wanted you to watch it. Brotherhood of the Wolf. It's about it's that French one. It's got French subtitles. Oh, it's got English subtitles, or you can watch it with the dub voices. Well, it's kind of a mix. I actually think they redubbed their voices on it. But yeah, Brotherhood of the Wolf, it's where they got to go hunt the wolf. It's him and I forgot, it's some French dude and Mark Dacacos or whatever his name is. I'm butchering his name. He played the Crow before in the TV series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he does all kinds of martial arts, and they're supposed to hunt a wolf down, and it turns out the wolf is actually a lion. With the armored suit on, it's killing all these people. But anyways, the part it reminds me is all those people that's keeping the line. They have this building, like a hunter's lodge, and where they all they do is stay in this building and they shoot weapons and do all kinds of horrible things in it.
Wow.
And it's like this because remember they goes to that temple thing and there's all these people and one guy using whips, guys using fire, guy eating snakes. They're doing everything.
Shoot, I don't remember. I probably have to rewatch it.
Yeah, we had to do that one. I want to do that one. I love that one. Oh. I mean, I just picked it up in the cheap bin, and I thought, and I started watching it because it looked awesome. And I would have turned it off, but with the two guys in the suit and the dude and Mark Dacacos just beating the crap out of everybody, I was like, I'll watch this whole movie. I don't care if it's in French or what. This movie is awesome. First, it had was it Maria Bella? What was it? I've heard the Italian actress. Anyways,
the one from The Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one from The Matrix, the one that kisses him.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in this movie and she stabs him in the side and she works for the Vatican.
Oh.
This is an awesome movie. Just by listening to me talk about it, everybody's probably thinking we need to see this movie.
Yeah.
And yes, you do. This movie is awesome.
So we're gonna end it on that and see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.